So PlayStation ended up done goofing today. They released a Stellar Blade demo, which they weren't supposed to. Few people caught on to this, ended up downloading the demo, and as of right now, people are playing it. Now, PlayStation did take action fairly quickly. Within the first hour, they applied a license update, which is automatically forced upon all PlayStation users connected to the internet. And for anyone that had downloaded the Stellar Blade demo, this update would automatically delete it and remove it from your system. Similar to the PT case that ended up happening. For anyone that still had PT on their PlayStation 4, that license update would just straight remove it from the PlayStation. A workaround here is to obviously have the game downloaded and then just do not connect your PlayStation to the internet. That way, your PlayStation will never meet with the license update. Now, there is already footage on the internet of the demo, and I think this is kind of a good thing because it actually shows us gameplay, like the game in motion, to give us an idea as to exactly what the combat system of the game is looking like. Now, I will show the first initial cutscene of the demo, but I won't show any gameplay or anything like that. My opinion so far on the gameplay is it still does look good, and I'm still confident that this is going to be a good game. The only gameplay that I have seen so far seems like the person is actually playing on easy mode, and so they're not really required to sort of evade and block all too often. The gameplay I saw, the person was pretty much just standing there mashing the boss and doing not much else. So even with the gameplay that we have right now, it's hard still to gauge, like, okay, is this game going to have a significant amount of depth to it? Some current thoughts though, the game looks gorgeous, like graphically, my god, this looks like pure eye candy. From the impressions that I'm seeing around the internet of the people that have been playing the demo, apparently the actual combat system is incredibly satisfying to engage in, as well as the haptic feedback is so good. And this is what I was saying, it just seems as if with how the enemies sort of react to being hit, and with the haptic feedback as well, with Eve seemingly feeling fluid to control, and with people saying that the combat system is fluid, it seems like they've got a really competent combat system here. One thing I will say is the camera position seems a little bit too close to Eve, but at the same time too, it makes me think this is completely intentional. I do wish, because it is an action game, that the camera was back a little bit. I would sort of describe it as being like Kingdom Hearts 1 camera angle versus Kingdom Hearts 2 camera angle. You sort of want more of the Kingdom Hearts 2 camera angle with the camera brought back a bit. But again, intentional, because that booty is in your face the entire time, man. And it's just as the director Kim was saying, they felt like they had to perfect this element of Eve because you're facing the back of the character for the majority of the game. And his words have quite literally lived up to that. I can confirm too, we were talking about it in our last Stellar Blade video, booty jiggle physics are still in the final game. Bruh! On top of that, the booba jiggle physics, as you're swinging the blade, they're almost like at a trampoline park. So yeah, I'm already seeing comments saying like, this is gonna be the first game I play with one hand. Other stuff like, my wife is definitely not going to let me play this. The good thing is though, we know there's going to be a demo. Demos generally release about a month out from the full release, so I would say somewhere towards the end of the month is probably the intended date to drop the actual demo. As of right now, looking at it's the 9th of March, probably a bit too early. Again, this was an accident on PlayStation's behalf, but then it also makes me think, because there are already people playing the demo and that there is already footage circulating, if they'll just decide to drop it anyway. Another takeaway that I have too is just the general atmosphere of the world. The apocalyptic setting with the ruins of humanity being all overgrown in vegetation, with everything being destroyed. I think it has a very rich and quite immersive atmosphere, one that I feel like the player will definitely get enveloped in. Already from the environment scenes that we've seen within some trailers, the environment and world of Stellar Blade looks simply fantastic. And the music, oh, the music. From the few tracks that we've heard throughout the demo footage, it is purely orgasm material. It is being composed by Keiichi Okabe, who is the composer of the Nier series. So if you were into Nier, with the sort of human vocalizations harmonizing different things throughout the actual background tracks, you are going to fall in love with Stellar Blade's soundtrack. However guys, just thought I'd bring this to your attention. If you want, as of right now, you can go ahead and check out some of the gameplay just to sort of better formulate an idea on what this game is looking like. Otherwise, at some point soon, there will be a Stellar Blade demo. Bit of a whoopsie on PlayStation's behalf, and a case of them having to release a license update to specifically remove something from PlayStation users isn't something that actually happens all too often, so this was certainly an oversight on someone's behalf on the PlayStation team. However guys, I'm Cynical, hopefully having a fantastic day. Thank you so much to my turkey-tastic patrons, you guys are awesome. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, check out my other social media platforms, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.